manito? ¿Qué lo que? So that is the first of the many Dominican words and phrases that we're going to learn in today's video. ¿Qué lo que? Is another informal way of saying, hey, what's up, to your friends. Another word that is really important to know is un chin. So usually in Spanish, to say like a little bit of something, they say un poquito. But instead in the Dominican Republic, they say un chin. Another important word is money, of course. They say cuarto instead of dinero. So remember that if they're asking you for cuarto or they say no tengo cuarto, that means there's no money left. They don't have any money. Another word for like a gangster sort of person is a tigre. So this kind of sounds like the Spanish word for tiger, but it's a little bit different, tigre. And these are like the shady kind of people who are usually on the corner, not working. You see them like with their motorcycles or something, and they look a little shady. We would call them tigres. If you're in the Dominican Republic, you probably don't have a car if you're on vacation or you're there as a volunteer. So you're gonna have to ask for a ride, and maybe you wanna ask for a free ride. So this is called a bola in Dominican Spanish. So you could say, ¿me puedes dar una bola? Like, can you give me a ride? And this is a really good word. Another word that is much different in Dominican Spanish than regular Latin American Spanish is guapo. Now, in regular Latin American Spanish, guapo means like handsome, or like you want to describe a person that's hot. You say, que guapo, or que guapa. But instead, in the Dominican Republic, this actually means that you're super angry. So you don't want to be saying that someone is guapo. They'll think that you're saying that they're really angry. Another interesting aspect of Dominican Spanish is that they cut off the ends of most of the words. So instead of saying buenos dias, for example, they say buen dia. Or instead of saying para adelante, they say pa'lante. It's kind of like a contraction. In English, they do this with their Spanish words. They kind of like combine them. Other examples are como tú tá, for como estás, como tú estás. They say como tú tá. Or para dónde vas becomes pa dónde va. So you kind of have to get used to that when you're there. Another expression that you are sure to hear if you go to a small town is Llegó la luz, llegó la luz. And this is really common because there is not electricity 24 hours a day in most cities in the Dominican Republic. It's a developing country still, and so the electricity gets turned off, and there's usually no set schedule for the electricity. So everybody kind of gets excited, and they try to get everything done while there is electricity. So they say, llegó la luz, sorry, when the electricity turns on, and se fue la luz when the electricity turns off. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some pictures now of other things in the Dominican Republic that have specific names. And I'll show you pictures actually from my time when I was living there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
So bananas are called Guineo, and there is a special kind of fruit here I've never seen anywhere else called a manzana de agua. Passion fruit is really popular, and it's called chinola. So they make a juice out of this. It's really good. And this is the flower it grows from. It's pretty. Oranges are called una china. And mangoes grow everywhere. They're huge trees, and they have the same name in the Dominican Republic, but you can see they grow really, really big, and they're sold sometimes from the back of a truck, which you can see is a popular way to sell things. And if they don't sell them there, sometimes they sell fruits and vegetables in front of their houses, just like you can see here with these avocados, or in a fruteria, like a fruit stand. Another place where you can find fruits and vegetables is outside of a colmado, which is just like a little store. And in this store, you can also find like chips and water bottles, everything. Plátanos are a staple food, plantains, and they're really popular in the Dominican Republic. So is papaya, and this is called lechosa, and it grows everywhere. You can see it growing here in a pile of trash, and this one I even planted myself. This is a trash can. It's called a zafacón, and this kind of squash is called oyama in the Dominican Republic. You'll also see rice fields wherever you go, and they're beautiful and they're growing. And rice has the same name also in the Dominican Republic. It's arroz. You'll need an umbrella for the sun if you're going to be walking a lot, and this is called a sombrilla in the Dominican. And if you're going public transportation, you'll probably take a guagua, which is a bus, or a public car, un carro público. And usually in these tiny cars, they put about 7 people, like 3 people in the front and 4 in the back. So it's pretty tight and sweaty inside. Dominicans use the word mata for a tree instead of the word árbol. Okay, and I also wanted to show you guys some little houses. Like these are little typical Dominican houses, and I love how colorful and just like happy they look. They're so, so cute.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it's useful for the people who are going to travel to the Dominican Republic. This video is actually a request from one of our fans on Instagram, me, my camera, and I. So this video is specifically for you, but other people who are going to be traveling to the Dominican Republic will probably find this really helpful. So if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, please. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and you'll get to see all of our language videos in many different languages. So thanks for watching. See you soon.